I have to talk about this one other thing. The CNN reporter, Caitlin Collins, was barred from a White House event because she was screaming questions about Michael Cohen at what they call, I think, what do they call him? Like I can't remember, a spray where Trump is sitting there and they're throwing her out and she's shouting these things. She was barred from a subsequent event. Here is her side of the story. Here's Caitlin Collins explaining what she feels happened.
To walk you through exactly what was going on, I was representing the rest of the television networks during this spray, which is what we refer to it here at the White House, in the Oval Office. We were brought in for the top of the meeting between the president and the president of the European Commission. Both men delivered remarks, and then I and several other reporters started asking President Trump questions. This is a normal occurrence, and it is often our only chance to ask President Trump questions that day, and he often responds to us, Wolf. So to give you a sense of the questions that the White House did not like that we posed to President Trump, here they are. Did Michael Cohen betray you, Mr. President?
Thank you, thank you, everybody.
Mr. President, did Michael Cohen betray you?
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Mr. President, are you worried about what Michael Cohen is going to say to prosecutors?
Thank you, Caleb. Let's keep going.
Are you worried about what is on the other tapes, Mr. President?
Thank you all. Let's keep going. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, everybody.
Why has Vladimir Putin not accepted your invitation?
Okay, now there's a disparity between why Caitlin Collins says she was banned. She says she was banned because he didn't like the questions. Sarah Sanders, the spokeswoman for the White House, says she was banned because she wouldn't leave the room and she was being rude. Okay, so that's very different and really important. This is a very important point. Sanders says CNN was not banned. Only she was banned from that event to punish her essentially for being rude and not leaving the room when she was supposed to leave the room. So there's two different versions of the story. Then Bret Baier came under fire and Fox came under fire for supporting, in their words, for supporting CNN on the matter of access. In other words, CNN should have access. Now, first, lest we forget, and this is one of the most amazing pieces of audio or video you will see and hear today, lest we forget, look what happened when Obama had a rude reporter thrown out of the press room. Listen to what happens. This is the only voices you hear besides Obama are the voices of the press themselves. These are other reporters reacting to Obama throwing a reporter out.
Listen, you're in my house. And you don't start, come on. It's not, you know what? It's not respectful when you get invited to somebody. You're not gonna get a good response from me by interrupting me like this. No, shame on you. You shouldn't be doing this. Come on. Can we escort this person out?
That is amazing. They're chanting Obama, Obama. This is the press. It's chanting, it's kind of like when they chanted Trump, Trump, Trump. Oh, wait, yeah, that will happen when the very minute that hell freezes over. So here's the thing. I want to put the other side of this forward too, though. Back in 2010, Obama got so ticked off at Fox News, the way Trump is now ticked off at CNN, that he tried to delegitimize them. He stopped giving them interviews. He stopped sending his administration onto their shows. At one point, the White House attempted to block Fox from a round of interviews with the guy they called the pay czar. And at this point, the Washington bureau chiefs of the 5 TV networks said they would not interview this guy if Fox couldn't interview him. They stood up for Fox. Okay, so it's not that they were always like this. They was not always supporting Obama. When he tried to delegitimize Fox News, the other networks stood up for them. So here's the thing. You got to split the baby on this. Banning an individual reporter for being rude is all right. But even as much as I dislike CNN, they should have access. So you got to say, banning an individual, yes. Banning a legitimate news network, no. And in the basis of the First Amendment and free flow of information, CNN should be able to lie and cheat and sell their fake news and still get into the White House. But if she was rude, there's nothing wrong with banning her herself.